now I'm realizing the error of my ways. Because it makes more sense that it would be Trev, because that's...
What you said before.
Yeah, except you know what? I like what it represents. It's showing, hinting, through subtlety, that really Trev is Trevor. And that's what he's trying to get back to, with the help of his bear allies.
Okay, so interior...
Cave.
Cave. Interior cave. Okay.
Interior cave.
All right.
You want opening scene?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Could you hold my cigarette?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just get it out of my knapsack.
Okay. Yep. It's been in there for a few seconds, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Interior cave. We see a man, shirtless, overweight but confident, but also sad. We also see 6 jacked bears. These bears are so yoked, it would make a rich person broke.
All right, I'm gonna sit and you're gonna sit.
Yes. Listen, I want to tell you
Go ahead.
about my personal journey.
I'm not sure I'm interested.
Oh, stepfather,
Would you not? Okay, just for starters, just a healthy boundary, okay?
Yes.
Please don't call me that.
Okay.
That was a really short period of time,
Okay.
and it was annulled. I mean, I barely knew you.
I appreciate the paternal element of our bond, but are you telling me that...
That I would prefer not to be called stepfather.
Okay.
Try Jeff.
Could I... How about we meet in the middle? Daddy?
I just graduated with a degree in gender studies. So I'm not gonna get under the clown. We're on to the clown, man.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it.
Could you do me a favor?
What?
Would you just walk up to the friggin' clown's finger, please?
You want me to walk up to the clown, put my head under the clown's hand, have the clown push me down?
I think you're tall enough, but I got a job and I'm trying to keep it, okay?
You think I'm tall enough?
I think so. Because he's sagging by the minute.
I'm just gonna get on the bumper cars. I'm not gonna, you can't measure me.
Go.
Because I'm too big of a person for this amusement park.
Get on the friggin' bumper.
Really?
What did I just say?
I can get on the bumper cars? I don't need your permission. I'm just gonna do it.
That's
I'm gonna
really,
bump the cars.
You know what? I'll tell you, for minimum wage, all summer, getting skin cancer under the sun, I give a shit.
You need to do it.
Oh, hi, Lucy.
No, you can come be on the bumper
Sorry,
cars.
honey, you can't. I'm sorry.
No, hey.
You're all right.
Let her on.
I can't.
Why not?
Because she's not a billionaire.
Because she's not a person to you?
Because there's a liability policy, which is brought by the owner of the park, who's my boss, and the liability policy says you gotta be this tall to go on bumper cars.
It's paternalistic. It's infantilizing
Right. Yep.
women.
Paternalistic.
Right.
Kind person.
Because deep down, I know you're kind.
I've murdered
But
countless
listen,
rodents.
you just, yes. I know.
All they wanted was a little understanding, honey.
I know, it's okay. It's okay. I know. It's okay. Yep, let it out.
Oh, God.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Oh, God, are you okay?
Okay. You're very soft there. I didn't mean anything by that.
Well, I do like transient wealth.
These two wonderful improvisers are going to play 3 different characters. Oh! What is something that these 3 characters need to accomplish?
Finding Bigfoot.
All right, take it away.
I've laid out the maps, James.
Yeah. That's pretty mountainous country.
Yep. See, these are all the latest sightings. I used my compass and some red yarn.
I love the yarn.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Somewhere in that radius.
Well, we're inside that radius now, which means that at any moment we could have an encounter. It's conceivable.
We're not gonna have an encounter here while we're looking at the map, right? Well, it's conceivable.
No, I don't think so, because after all, this is a well-established camp we're in. It just happens to be inside the radius.
James, what do we do now? I only mapped it out. We didn't plan what we're gonna do when we actually find him.
He's known to be shy.
Yeah, he won't look at me directly.
No. We're socially awkward also, sir.
We're so awkward. We're so awkward.
Really?
I'm really awkward too.
And your feet aren't that big.
No, they're not that big. I wish somebody would notice something else about me once in a while.
Well, that's why my partner and I are here. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you notice about me?
Your eyes.
Yeah. No one calls me Mr. Blue Eyes of the mountains.
Your eyes are soft
Yeah,
and delicate,
that's right.
like us. We're soft and delicate.
Yes, that's right. Especially this guy. Really delicate. He just likes naps. He's afraid to actually get out in the wilderness.
I sense a tension between the two of you.
No, not at all. It's just that some of us are real adventurers, and some of us are map people. Map people? We wouldn't even be in this radius if it wasn't for my map.
You know, this kind of behavior is why we hide.
Yeah, that's why they hide, that kind of behavior.
But really, actually, a creative endeavor demands a certain amount of sort of tension between the creators, don't you think?
I know what you mean. When I was building my lair with the other Bigfoot,
There are other.
we collaborated a lot, artistically and conceptually.
Are you familiar with the Hegelian dialectic?
Yes, of course.
You are?
Of course.
Perhaps Bigfoot and Homo sapiens can arrive at truth.
This is not gonna go anywhere. Hegelian dialect, this is, oh God. Just like you were.
Dialectic, actually.
Yeah,
I have several volumes in my cave.
Yes, ma'am.
Did I see my father?
I have not seen thine father. He was here at one point, but now he is not.
Well, if he was here at one point, he must be somewhere else at this point.
And if I point to the place that he once was, then he would not be at the point that he once was.
Well, if I take thy pointer and point it towards where he is, thou shalt find him.
Whereupon I point, he shall be. He's there.
Was in the bath, but 1 second ago, and poof, I've appeared.
Father,
Yes.
I must bend our ear.
Bend! Bend!
Tis a private matter.
Oh, shall I leave then?
Yes, tis a private matter.
Well, point where I must go.
Keep going.
Yeah, now we know what we're doing. We do, too. You all lined up.
Yes.
That's awesome. Should we do a cat by just because we're all lined up?
Why not?
Sure. Category by, it's game about categories. We're going to get a category from you. I'm going to point at these actors. They're going to name things in the category. When they make a mistake, you will shout by. They'll be eliminated. A mistake is saying something that's not in the category, saying something that's already been said, or waiting too long. Or you make the mistake. They're right. You shout by. The mistake has still been made. They're still eliminated. It is not a fair game. Could we have our first category, please?
Whales.
Whales.
Sperm.
Blue.
Killer.
Beluga.
Orca.
Big.
Sperm.
I didn't even wait for anybody out of here. A little impatient tonight. What's our next category?
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. Spaceballs.
The movie.
Mel Brooks.
Merchandising.
Big helmet.
The plan.
Sorry, Leo. There he goes. And our final category of the year.
Faucet manufacturers.
Thank you very much. Faucet manufacturers.
Culver.
The Dankins Company.
The second Culver brother who started a second company.
All right, so we are going to do several, well, three is several. We're going to be doing three different formats tonight. We're starting off with the Twilight Zone, improvised. And in order to do that, I wonder if those of you who know what I'm talking about when I say the Twilight Zone could call out some titles, not of episodes from the classic series that you recall, but some titles that would sound like a Twilight Zone episode title.
Into the Beyond.
Thank you. Into the Beyond.
Something on the wing.
Something on the wing.
Monsters in my sock drawer.
Monsters in my sock drawer. One more.
Last chance buck.
What?
Last Chance Buck. I'm saying that very carefully. All right, so we had Into the Beyond, Something on the Wing, Monsters in my sock drawer, and Last Chance Buck.
Beyond the sock drawer.
Beyond the sock drawer. Yeah.
Great. Beyond the sock drawer. Without any further
giant eyeball.
You're about to enter a very different place. A place not defined
Hourglass.
by normal thoughts of time
A cat
or
with
space,
no legs.
but instead by
Spiral thing.
television writers under pressure
An apple and a pear.
to come on with an episode. At the signpost up ahead, the Twilight Zone.
Hi. Hi. This lovely red one is on sale.
Well, that looks good on us.
Yes. But let's keep looking.
All right. You always were the picky one.
And you always were the follower.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, Hildy. Come on.
Hildy, come on.
Oh, Hildy.
Oh, Hildy.
You know that you... I played field hockey. You played field hockey. I, went to typing school. You went to typing school. I moved to New York. I moved to New York City. You moved to New York City.
Yes.
It's almost like, you know, what? Yes, don't they feel so nice, Hildy? If you wanted, you could buy that dress, and I could buy a different dress.
Meet Hildy Brown, a young man who's moved to New York and whose best friend is in his mirror. Hildy, a social reject at the time, is now standing on the border of a country called the Twilight Zone.
Hildy, I'm not supposed to be here. Hildy.
Oh, come on now. I think you are supposed to be here.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm supposed to be on the other side. The other side, Hildy.
What?
Look at, I'm standing, you're sitting. This is wrong.
It's not wrong. You've done everything I've said so far, and that's very good. I would never lead you astray.
You would never lead me astray. Perhaps it is I who am leading you astray. Did you ever think of that, Hills?
I didn't, but I don't have to worry about it.
You're going to have to worry about it if you get hungry.
I'm sorry, what do you think's happening here right now?
What I think is happening here
right
now is that our bond has been broken, and I and
Bring, bring, bring.
You better get that.
Bring, 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 bring.
I don't know how to get that.
Bring, bring.
Aren't you going to get that? Hildy! They hung up. What do we do now? Oh God, there it is.
Bring, 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 bring.
Okay.
Bring, bring, bring,
Okay.
bring.
Pick it up.
Bring, bring. Bring, bring, bring.
Answer the phone.
Bring, bring.
Hello?
Bring, 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 bring.
I remember.
There you go.
Hello?
Hey, Hildy. Yeah, I just wanted to call. I'm from the jewelry store. The ring that you had us made. Everything's great. I just wanted to call, let you know that it's ready for you to pick up.
The ring is ready.
Yep.
For us to pick up.
Us?
For me.
Are you going with your fiance?
No. She's going to have the measles or something. I'll be there. When are you a store?
Oh, we close at 5.
What?
We close at 5.
Where do you go?
That's enough.
Okay, thank you.
Hang up.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye?
Hang up. Place the receiver on the phone part, the larger part. Yes, there you go. Let's go to the store now before they close.
What happens when they close?
Still
Do
so
they
much
just
to learn.
disappear?
Still so much to learn.
What happens to the ring?
We're gonna find out.
I'm not talking about anything but that ring for as long as I can.
Come,
remember.
Hildy.
I'm coming, but
Hildy.
this is wrong. I've never seen your back before.
Open the door, Hildy.
Okay. Ow!
I should never have taken you out of Iowa.
I understand. Here we go.
Yes, that's right.
Hello, I am Hildy.
Hi.
I am here for the ring.
Yeah.
For my fiancée.
Yeah, it's right here.
We're going to get married.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I saw you hit yourself in the door. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Take the ring. Hildy, take the ring.
Yeah, so you already paid for it, so here you go.
Hildy, put the ring in your pocket.
Who are you looking at?
Put the ring in your pocket, Hildy. Punch the salesman. Punch the salesman in the face. Knock out the salesman. Knock his lights out.
I got it.
Do as I say. I've led you this far, haven't I? Punch the salesman. Knock his lights out.
The light switch.
No. His lights is a metaphor for his... Reach underneath the counter and take all the jewels.
What is wrong with you?
Reach underneath the counter and take all the jewels. Hildy.
This is very immoral.
What do you know about morals?
I have morals.
Sure you do.
I do.
Yeah?
I've never broken a promise or altered a reflection.
Except the one to your poor mother. All alone in that big house.
That was
on
not
that
me.
barren
That was you.
farm.
That was you. You did that. All I could do was reflect what was happening. Hell, half the time, I don't know. I'm in a room, you and she are arguing. I go back into wherever the hell it is that I go, and then I come back out and she's collapsed on the floor, weeping. I don't know why.
Hildy, just stick with me. Oh, we need to go soon. Stick with me. And all of your biggest dreams and wishes will come true. You'll be rich, you'll be famous, everyone will know your name.
I don't have any dreams. I don't have any wishes.
We need to fix that. Come with me, Hildy.
I don't like this.
Quick!
Okay, I'm hurrying.
Beelzebub mirrors, magic. All mirrors for sale. The door is open for all who will enter. Beelzebub mirrors.
I would like to complain.
Oh, it's you again.
What do you mean again? I've never been here before. Have I? Who was I then?
You don't remember.
No.
You came to me and said you wanted to be a stronger man.
What?
You wanted to be tougher than you normally are. So I gave you a reflection mirror that showed you your tougher self. And now, you're now being controlled by your own reflection, aren't you?
I don't know.
Well,
I thought I knew. I thought I knew where I was. I thought I knew what I was, but now I don't know where I am or what I was or am. Oh, now that's just creepy. Don't talk to him.
So,
Oh, it's you.
how'd it go down at the mirror shop?
He told me a lot of nonsense.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you for
now
that.
you know. Now you know the real situation. And we're going to
Doesn't work anymore.
You might be playing innocent, but I'm gonna make sure that you get what you wanted.
I didn't want anything. Okay, yeah, you want to make sure that I get what I want? Let's go back to your damn mirror, because that's what I want, okay? I want to go back to the mirror.
You want to go back to the mirror?
That's all I want.
At the Beelzebub mirror shop?
No! Your mirror, our mirror, the mirror in the bedroom, the one by the closet, the one where the clothes are. The
Sure,
mirror.
let's go. Let's do it.
The clock strikes 8, the time Hildy is supposed to propose.
Now you can propose.
Wait, I don't propose. You were going to propose. I don't even have the equipment necessary to conjugate anything. I am not. Do I?
Well, you do through me.
So you propose. But I would just like to say that it would be much better if I went back to the mirror. What's going to happen when she looks in the mirror and you're not there? I'm not there. We're not there. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
That's a dramatic tone. That means I just made a very good point.
You trying to get rid of me?
Are you trying to get rid of me?
I'm not trying to get rid of you.
Well,
I'm trying to
please.
make you better.
Better?
I'm trying to make you better.
Better?
Stealing the jewels was step one. You were going to sell the jewels. You're going to use them to gain status and posture and be a person in the world, and not some shoebox boy in Iowa. You were going to be a star, Hildy. Broadway, the movies, town hall, the White House. Oh fuck! Go to the. Someone's at the door.
Police!
Well, they can't hurt me.
Open the door before we kick it down!
Please, officers. Don't. Hello. Hi.
Yeah, that's the guy! That's the guy right there!
That's the one who killed you?
That's the one, yeah, yes!
Because you were dead, definitely.
100%!
Okay, very good.
Wait a minute. We don't let dead people in here. You're going to have to come back with someone living. He can't make a complaint.
Listen.
Therefore, I've done nothing wrong.
Sir, there is
Knock out the policeman.
You suck.
I'm seeing double!
Hey! You can't keep. Help me! Now, out the fire escape.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
I'm going. I don't like this.
You're gonna be fine.
Hildy, it's not fine.
No, it's going to be fine.
Oh my God, look at those two up on the fire escape. One of them is about to push the other off.
Oh, no! Please don't. I didn't know it, but apparently I have a fear of heights. Are you there?
Sorry. I was just thrown by the fact that those people could see me. It seems my magic is wearing off.
Which is why we better get back to the mirror.
All right. You want to go back to the mirror so badly? Let's go back to the mirror.
I would like to go back to the mirror.
Okay.
I'll leave.
Well,
this. Notice anything?
Nope.
Nope.
No, I don't notice anything. Do you?
Yes. In fact, I do.
Wait a second.
Uh-huh.
Wait a second.
You're a little slow on the uptake there, pal. Remind me of that lovely fiance's name.
Denise.
Denise.
You can't do this.
Certainly I
You
can.
can't do this.
Do you want to see what it's like when you turn away? It's a very lonely feeling, Hildy. A very lonely
I was just trying to help you.
You
Let me
turn
out of
away.
here. Hey, Hildy, no.
Hey, baby. Worked like a charm.
Meet Hildy Jones. A sad, lonely man playing with his mirror. But a mirror that holds truths that he has never seen. A mirror forged in the hot iron of the smith shop. With the apprentice smith in the Twilight Zone.
What do you mean you don't like left-handed guys? Thank you.
And now.
We'll get there.
Yes.
All right. So our second segment here tonight is the book club. So the three of us are friends who have been meeting for a book club for a long time now, on a monthly basis. And we just need your help to get started. So what is the name of the book that we're talking about in our book club this month?
A made-up, not ever written yet book.
Smith of Westerloo.
The Smith of Westerloo. And what's the genre of this book?
Mystery.
Mystery.
The Smith of Westerloo, a mystery. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes. And the other thing we're going to need is whose house we're meeting at. Oh, no, we're not.
Yeah.
We're meeting at Schultz. Okay, sorry. I'm Stacy.
I'm Henrietta, and I'm Shula. It's Shula's houses. The Smith of Westerloo. Yes, come in. Hi, Stacy.
Oh, we're doing floor.
Yeah, we're doing floor.
Yeah.
You know, the furniture all smells like cat pee today.
Oh,
so
no.
I just
Okay.
rather sit on the floor. I have
Okay.
to put it out on the curb, you know, on the right day of the week, and I keep putting it out on the wrong day of the week. The cats pee on it, I bring it back in, and then I wait till the next week and I screw it up again. So have a seat.
Maybe you should put a reminder in your phone.
That's a great idea. I will certainly do that.
I can remind you. I'll remind you.
Okay. All right.
I don't know how to. I'll just.
It's just like, okay, of all the things in my life that I want to be thinking about and contemplating, all the things I want to give my mental energy to, you know, and my emotional energy. You know, the right day to put out the smelly furniture is not, it's just not a priority.
But other things might be better if you put the cat pee outside.
Well, see, if I
You
put
would
the
maybe feel more spiritual in your pillows.
very spiritual.
Yeah. I do.
Hello? Hi, come on in. Hi.
Sorry, I'm late.
That's all right. Sorry about the smell.
What smell? Cat pee.
Oh, she's from the farm. She doesn't smell the cat pee.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah.
It's better than those disinfectant everybody smells around. Chemicals, that's the problem.
Oh, I love that.
Chemicals.
I love a clean disinfectant smell. Glade, you know, I have those. What?
I know, your house always does smell like pomegranates. No matter what time of year it is, it's
That's
always
nice.
pomegranates.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the Glade plugins.
It'll kill you. Stuff will kill you.
She's right. It's not good. It's not good for. It cannot possibly be good for the hairs inside your nose or your mental energy. It's not good.
This cat pee can't be. Anyway, can I grab some?
Of course. Here. I have some food. Let's just put it right on the floor.
Of course.
You know.
Sure, of course.
And
Shula, did
you make hummus?
I did. I made hummus. I got a new batch of sesame seeds from my cousin. These are fire roasted sesame seeds.
And the berries are from my farmer's market, yes?
Yes, that's right.
Thank you for
Yes,
remembering.
they're so juicy. They're so juicy. So juicy. The grapes are just from the
You know,
supermarket.
we use no pesticides.
Of course not.
That's why they're like a little. They just look different than the grocery store ones. They're different. They're unique.
normal size.
Yes.
No, I understand.
They're not bionic blueberries. They're normal blueberries.
Thank you for the gluten-free.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You know, I actually like them better.
You do?
Yeah. All right, so enjoy. Should be like nothing you've ever tasted before in your life. It's good. Yes.
Very garlicky.
Yes, of course.
It makes the crap feel a little more.
That's great. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have to say, Stacy, you know, it's so, I was thinking about this as we were reading the book.
What, her obsession with smells?
Yeah, well, obsession with trying to separate yourself from your actual nature, from the real world. Right? I mean, they all come out to this old country town to reclaim their roots, right? To reclaim their heritage and return back to the land, but then everybody's complaining all the time.
Yeah, because it was disgusting.
It wasn't disgusting, it was natural.
They were. The first thing they had to do was dig latrines.
Yeah.
And then go in them.
That's very real. It
I
doesn't
could
get
never.
realer than that.
I could never.
Yes, you could.
No.
Well, I believe you, which is why you remind me of Nadia.
I'm always the annoying character in every book.
Yes. But no, she was very lovable, I thought. She was just, you know.
She was normal. She was like a normal person who's put in a place where there's latrines. She had a normal reaction to it.
Stacy, first of all, I think that your feelings about excrement and urine is something that you should probably examine a little bit.
It's a normal body.
It's normal. It's totally normal. Everybody does it.
But there's a reason we don't keep it around.
Okay, we don't keep it
We
around.
invented toilets for a reason. And it was an improvement, wasn't it?
Well, yes, of course, it was a health improvement. Yeah, but you know, my ex-boyfriend Doug, I don't keep him around either, but that doesn't make him a bad thing.
Exactly. Yeah. Look, how do you think I grow these beautiful blueberries with no pesticides? Shit!
Yes.
You mean
It's
manure?
Yes, shit. It's an ecosystem. The sheep poop, the blueberries bloom.
And speaking of ecosystems, I thought that was a fascinating theme that they explored in here. The way it was like, did you notice that from one chapter to the next, the way one person's misery became someone else's joy, and then their misery became someone else's joy, and it was like a cycle of, everybody brought their own stuff there, and it was a closed system.
It was a closed system. And the murder happened because of the resistance to that natural system.
Exactly.
So Nadia was murdered because she wouldn't shit in the hole.
Metaphorically, yes. Metaphorically. Yes. Why did you think she was murdered?
I don't know, I thought it was, misogyny as usual. There's always misogyny in his books. So this one wasn't misogyny.
Well, I mean, they could have murdered a guy, sure, yes. But, so I guess
Nathan was pretty annoying too.
yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yes. But I think he was sort of like the guy we were all supposed to hate.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we were supposed to think he was the murderer,
Yes, right.
right?
Right.
And that was then fake.
Right.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Wait.
What?
He wasn't the murderer?
No.
No.
Who was the murderer?
The Smith.
Smith of Westerlo.
Wait,
You would give it away.
No. Wait a minute. They found Nathan holding that hook thing, okay, with the blood dripping off of it, with her hair in his other hand. He wasn't the murderer?
The Smith framed him.
You didn't finish this book.
Well.
I tried.
What happened?
It's such a, I didn't really understand half the references and half the things. I've never been further west than New York City. I really didn't know what these things were talking about. What the fuck is a tumbleweed?
Yeah, I can see how there'd be a little disconnect there. Yeah, but it's weird too because it was very unrealistic because this place that they created was like all mixed up. It was like all different places west of New York. There was tumbleweeds, but then there were like bales of hay, and then there was like a geyser.
Oh, seriously? I figured that's what everything looks like between here and Los Angeles. I don't know. Okay, well, yes, I didn't finish the book. I thought Nathan was the killer. I was pretty happy about that. That poor little Smith guy, he was the one who was running around murdering.
Yeah. Oh. I would have murdered Nathan.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna. I'll tell you why. As much as I don't want to talk about latrines, Nathan with his engineering brain, when they were building the latrines, he was so annoying. Do you remember this? It was early on. It was like it was page 31. Nathan paced back and forth in front of the holes, back and forth, his eyes darting between the holes. He lined up his feet at the edge of each latrine corner, and suddenly he stepped back and said, "They're not even. The latrines are not even." He ran, he found some string, he proved it. He knew he could make these latrines better than anyone if they would let him. If they would let him measure and dig and measure and dig and perfect and smooth and measure and what a douchebag.
Yes, and you see, this is the point. That this is just trying to recreate the separation from the natural world. The blueberry isn't perfectly round. We don't have square grapes. You just don't find that in nature. That's our way of trying to control.
So I'm Nathan. I'm Nathan and Nadia.
I'm just saying, this is the theme. It's why this town is like not one organic, natural, realistic town. It's all of those elements of nature that we try to sublimate and control, like the city is trying to. Whatever.
All
Sorry,
right.
I'm not gonna go there.
Don't get yourself
No, I'm not
upset
gonna
again.
go there.
Have some hummus. Stacy, I don't want to hurt your feelings.
But you go ahead.
But it's interesting that you picked that passage to read because I was reading it. I did get that far and I was reading it and I thought, oh my God, that's Stacy. You like everything perfect, just like him.
Yeah, no, I guess I do. I didn't see myself in him because I'm not an engineer, but maybe you're right, I do. I mean, it's really bothering me that these are not.
Last year when we went to your house at Christmas time and I put that ornament on the tree. You think I didn't notice when I came back from the bathroom you moved it? You think I didn't notice that?
It was, you had too many right here.
Yeah.
And then you put all the silver balls on that side. Then you need to mix them up.
Yeah, because who cares, Stacy?
Well, it's nice to look at something that's pretty and symmetrical and distributed. The colors are nice. And oh, Henrietta's totally done with me.
What's symmetrical in real life? Nothing is symmetrical in real life. The blueberries, okay?
Yeah.
They're real. They're not symmetrical, okay?
Look how
Nothing
beautiful
is.
and perfect that is.
It is beautiful.
So, you probably remember, did you even get to the part where Smith comes in?
What part?
So Nadia's dead. Nathan's got the thing in his hand, right? Everybody's about to attack him.
Yeah.
And then the smith comes in from the town. You know what a smith is?
Yes, that I looked it up. I got tired of looking things up, but yes, I did that.
And he says, "Oh, well, what's happened here? I knew you city folk couldn't make it on your own. I just stopped by to see if you needed maybe a juice or a glass of milk or some cider." He has that running thing about drinks.
Mm-hmm.
But now I see you've gotten yourself into a pickle. It always happens that way. Everyone always gets themselves into a pickle. You've forgotten everything you're supposed to know. You see a bug and you spray it. You see a hole and you try to straighten it out. You see a horse and you beat it into submission. Well, tisk, 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 tisk.
I like that. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, no, that's good stuff. I like that.
So I'll just say, I don't know what you thought, Stacey, but I thought he was the detective character.
Yeah.
Oh,
But no.
wait, you thought he was going to be figuring out? Just
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
of course. That's
yeah,
what he was doing
yeah.
the whole time. Yes, but
I did like that he sees Nathan with the hook and the hair and the blood, and he calls it a pickle. He's like, oh
No, well, you're found yourself in a pickle. Yeah, he's a very, he's that kind of sort of quirky detective character. But it turns out that he was actually
also a psychopath.
also a psychopath.
Yeah. You know, I think I just dated so many guys like that.
like the Smith.
Yeah.
Like a guy who creates a fake town with different parts of the Midwest and then invites city folk there to dig latrines.
You know, not exactly that, but that type of person. You know, and so I think that I just kind of liked him from the beginning.
Like you thought he was the Smith?
Yeah.
Like you attracted to the Smith.
I found myself very attracted to him. And I'm a little sad to hear that he's the murderer, actually.
Okay,
but also it's kind of exciting. So
did you get to the date that he goes on?
Yes, I think
with
so.
Sienna? Did you get to with her?
Oh wait, with Sienna?
Yeah.
No. What happens?
Well, good. Page 72. Sienna sat on one bale of hay and the Smith sat on the other. Sienna looked at him and said, "Well, Smith, aren't you in a pickle?" Smith gazed at her and said, "The best kind of pickle I could imagine. The pickle of romance." Sienna threw her head back and laughed. And at that moment, he couldn't resist, and he jumped off the hay bale, and he scooped her up in his arms, and he ran like a tumbleweed into the barn.
You should keep going. Come see my pickle. He
And all anyone heard from the barn for the rest of the night was, "Pickle, pickle." That's what you get for not reading the book.
Fun. I like that. I should have finished the book.
You should have finished it.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, it's a satire, isn't it? I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous.
Yes, exactly. But I didn't, it took me a long time to figure that out. And I thought, this book is so weird. And I think that's one of the reasons why I stopped.
Oh, that's why you stopped. Yeah.
It's just too weird and too foreign.
You were distracted by your latest Smith.
And I did not have a lot of free time on my hands this past week.
Wait, whoa, what?
Yes. Well, I had a visitor stay with me this past week.
Sheila was in a pickle.
Really? Yes. He's a guy and he comes to the food truck all the time, And we started to talk and started to flirt, and then one day he helped me close up the truck, and the next thing you know, he had some of my hair in his hand. Yeah. And it was good because it's been dry spell.
You should ask him to remind you when it's the right day to take the cat pee out.
That's very romantic, Stacy. Yes. Oh,
I'm just saying.
speaking of reminders, I have to go tell my neighbor that he has to flush the toilet or we won't have any water pressure. I'll be right back.
I didn't know she was. She texted me and just literally said, "I'm in a pickle." Hearts.
And she hadn't even finished the book. I guess she was there reading.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Yeah. She doesn't seem to keep them around though.
No. I'm wondering if Rutabaga Boy and I should maybe ask them out on a double date.
Wait, can we go?
Sure, we should all go out.
Yeah.
You should come to the farm.
Jay wants to meet you.
I would love to meet Jay. How about a midnight hayride?
Jay on a midnight hayride. I mean,
No,
seriously, because he wants to meet the lady farmer.
Well,
I know.
the lady farmer.
I know.
But here's what I'm saying. I think Jay should get back to the land. I think you should find the nice smells of the organic hay wafting through the fields, maybe a little manure here and there. I bet Shula and her guy would be into it.
A midnight hayride.
A midnight hayride.
Yeah, we could do that.
Look, what do you think about, so when the Smith finally confesses, wasn't there a part of you that was like, oh, I get it?
Like, why? Yeah.
Like, why
he
digging
killed her,
latrines,
yeah.
why he was
Right.
killing her, what his intention was?
I mean, I feel like he was trying to make the point that you're trying to make. That by when we're trying to control everything, we go a little crazy. So,
I mean, look.
Yeah, Richard, just jiggle it because I have to do laundry.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Sorry about that.
I'm bringing her along. We've decided the six of us, you and your new pickle man, and Jay, and Stacy, and I, and Rutabaga Boy should go for a midnight hayride. Experience the outdoors for ourselves.
Oh, well, you do mind if it's just the five of us?
why?
Oh, at least, I mean, my pickle guy, he's not for conversation, you know?
You just want to keep them in a little jar and then...
Basically, yeah. But I'd love to come. That sounds like really a lot of fun. I don't need a +1.
Stacy?
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll just leave Jay at home.
Oh, wait a minute, then it's just the three of us and Rutabaga guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to come.
Or then it's just the three of us on a hayride.
That's fine. Well, that's actually appropriate, isn't it? Because after Smith gives his big speech and gets carted off to the stocks, it does just leave three of them, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
No, I don't know.
I
guess so.
Just say yes.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, go to page 200 and... Hang on. 224.
Okay. Let's see.
Just read from the top.
Okay. Nora looked at Nadia. Nadia looked at Neva. And they all looked at the latrine. 3 holes. 1 for each woman. It was a moment in their lives that they realized that sometimes you just have to take a shit where you are and suffer the consequences as they come. But instead, the ladies grabbed each other's hands. This is so sweet. The ladies grabbed each other's hands and walked up into the sunset because they knew that the world was theirs to shit where they please.
As long as I think of it as a metaphor, I'm okay with that. And I love the little drawings.
Yes, that was very, very cute,
Yeah.
you know, yes.
Are we gonna read the poem?
Yeah.
All right.
What if we all read one stanza?
when you will feel the best, as you see the sun go down and the calm among the town.
You think you're dead, but then you find there's more in this old pickle rind. Another chance to hold a hand, and isn't this great sunset grand?
Definitely the weirdest book. Yeah. But I liked it. And you know what? All of this reminds me of a book that I'm going to give for you. It's a book that I just got for my niece. I sent it back home for her. It's delightful. It's full of pictures. And it's called Everyone Poops. Yes. Oh, you know it?
I'm familiar.
You know it? It's a great book. No, it's for everybody.
Everybody poops.
Everybody poops.
You guys, just can we change the subject? Can you show us pictures of your
My what?
man who doesn't have
Oh,
conversations?
okay, yes, that I can show you a picture of. Come here. Here he is. He's naked, but.
This is our intermission. We will come back with a whole slew of movies with Two of the Isles.
thanks for sticking around with us. If you've been watching and you're thinking to yourself, I could do that, no big deal. Well, you're right, because actually you improvise all the time. That's what human beings do every day of their lives. And we like to encourage that improv thing. So we do that in a number of ways. Monday nights from 7 to 9, we do something called workout night. It's basically a drop-in improv class for any and all levels of experience. Because again, everybody's experienced to an extent. It's cheap. It's $10 less, unless you're a teacher or a student or a senior citizen or veteran or active military or first responder, or you're broke, in which case it's $5. And if you're really broke, it's free, and we mean that because we just like to share this stuff. It's good for you. It's good for us. So you might want to check that out some Monday. We have other classes on our site, which is mopco.org, mopco.org. Please, please, please don't go to mopco.com unless you want
Cleaning supplies!
Oh, I love you. Yeah. Oh, she laughed at our joke. That's so wonderful. All right. It is time for the WOUU feature presentation of Two on the Aisle.
Woo! Right, welcome to the show. I'm Jenny Pittsfield.
And I'm Beth Pittsfield.
That's my baby sister. It's so exciting to have Bethy here because we used to watch a lot of movies growing up, and now she comes here and critiques movies with me.
Except she's the only one who calls me Bethy.
I'll try not to. Beth Elizabeth Pittsfield. Beth Pittsfield. Anyway, we are here to talk about some of our favorite movies, some of your favorite movies, and the show is called
Two on the Aisle.
So for our first film, we're just gonna need a title of a movie that has never been shown anywhere.
Fire in the Elevator.
Fire in the Elevator. And what genre is that movie?
Romance.
This is one of my favorite romantic films of all time.
Yes. You know, I think it's very heavy. You know, it's, you know, I believe that the director is French. So even though it's in English, it has like that.
It's like very Euro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's very European.
A lot of smoking.
Yeah. In the elevator. So of course there was a fire.
Yeah. And I like that, like, the fire is like means a couple of different things.
Yeah,
Like the smoke and the fire, but also like the heat.
Right.
The
exactly.
romance. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Played in the period piece where she also had that cough, except that time it meant tuberculosis.
Yeah. I thought when this movie started, that's what I thought.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I was like another tuberculosis movie. Yeah.
Well, we got you, Fiona. We're setting over our best guys, Fire Chief Dave, and all the rest. So just
please hurry.
Okay. All right.
Sure, like, is the whole rest of the movie just like a fever dream that she's having?
Right.
Or did all of that really happen?
happen like that.
I never thought about that.
It's so strange. But I don't know.
Pick up your clothes, Fiona. Clean your bedroom, or you're no daughter of mine.
Yes, Papa.
Faster!
Oh,
I better not hear you reading.
no, Papa. Girls don't read.
You know what?
I understand.
Right.
Let's pause it again. Because now I see it has to be a fever dream, right?
Yeah,
I
definitely.
yeah.
Like, we're in her
Yeah,
head,
yeah.
definitely, for this part. But then, like, what's really happening in the elevator and what is
Okay.
in her mind?
Yeah,
I
because
don't
I
know.
didn't really put the pieces together before, but her dad's not really in the elevator.
no.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Sorry, Fiona, but I can't go to prom with you. I'm going to prom with Becky.
Why? Why,
Because-
Becky?
Because she's easier than you.
Yes. Girls are supposed to be easy. Easy and not well read.
Hello, Fiona. I'm Abraham Lincoln. As I freed the slaves, I have now freed you from the elevator.
Oh, thank you, Mr. President. And may I say, maybe stay home.
Fiona! We got you. We're coming up there in a second.
Oh.
All right?
Oh.
We're just trying to break open these elevator doors down on 13, but we should be up to you on 27 in no time.
13? There's a 13th floor? That doesn't bode well.
Let's stop for a second, because I remember we were studying the Civil War when this movie came out.
Yeah, that's right.
I was so confused about Abraham Lincoln and slavery and emancipation, especially because of the speech that she gave.
Oh,
Like, it all just came together in my mind with, like, women being free and, like, smoking in elevators, you know?
I thought I was free, and yet I see now that I'm in this cage. This cage, which fills with smoke, like this cigarette, which I brazenly, wantonly, rebelliously light.
Yeah, definitely don't do that.
I will add to the smoke. I will add to the years of dust and dirt and breathing in the foul odor of trappedness. I will let my president spring me free and show me the way just to be shackled again. I am a Virginia Slim that can squeeze between the cracks of the doors and dive down into the shaft and fly up into the light, unchained and unburned.
Dad hated it when we practiced that speech.
I know.
Oh my god, he used to go
Hated
crazy.
it.
Like, not the Virginia Slim speech again,
Well,
girls.
because thanks to this movie, I had such a crush on Abraham Lincoln for
I
the
know.
longest time.
I know, and it's the reason I started smoking too.
Right? That's
Yeah.
right. On that field trip to Washington, D.C.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, hey.
Oh, you're finally free.
Yes,
I'm finally free.
Hi, you're Fiona.
Yes.
Oh, I'm Abe, call me Officer Abe. With the Paris Fire Department. I'm here to help you get out of here.
Thank you, Monsieur Abe.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed the door is closed behind you.
It's the system. We can't get the electricity off, so it keeps going between floors. And, well, I mean, we're gonna be trapped in here for a while.
And so, of course, it's getting really, really hot in the elevator.
Gee, that's terrible.
You don't mind if I take off my helmet, right?
My goodness. I've dreamt of a savior like you.
Oh, I've dreamt of a well-read prude.
Well, would you settle for a not well-read, difficult, hot girl?
Well,
Don't worry, we are working very feverishly to make sure that the elevator is working. So please, we will try to sing from the top of the elevator some food, beverages, maybe some wine and cheese, so that you can be comfortable in the fire. And please, just because he's so very handsome and you're so very pretty, do not let the romance of Paris fill the elevator.
Very, very authentic. I love the authenticity of this film. It's like you are right there.
Yeah.
Merci. Would you picnic with me?
Oh. Well, I mean, I've never had the chance. Could you show me how?
Sure, we just take this big baguette, break it in half, slather it with soft cheese, and take a big bite.
Remember when I was the elevator repairman for Halloween?
Yes, and
you
nobody
went as the baguette.
Nobody knew who we were.
No.
What we were supposed to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was a cute baguette
It was
costume.
really good. Yeah.
But still, the elevator is filling up with more and more smoke.
Fiona, take my oxygen pack.
Thank you.
Fiona, this is your father. No man will ever love you. Fiona, this is your ex-boyfriend. I'm still not going to prom with you.
Leave me.
Fiona, this is Abraham Lincoln. That's all I have.
Use the oxygen, Fiona.
Are you real or just a fever dream?
And that's it. The movie fades to black, and you never know the answer. It's totally up to your interpretation.
That's such a shame.
I kind of like that it's ambiguous at the end. Yeah, you can write your own story about it.
So I kind of wanted to see them frolicking, like in Paris.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They did do the music video.
Oh
For
yeah,
the
that's
theme
right. That
song,
was
yeah.
so good.
Do we have that?
I think we do have the
Yeah.
music video
Let's
for the
take a
theme
look.
song of this
Just
movie.
for like a few seconds. Let's take a look at that.
Oh, she was just a girl in an elevator. He was just a boy, said I'll see you later. She had a fever dream. She didn't know here was Abraham Lincoln and a daddy-o. The daddy-o. They were falling in love. They were falling in love. They were falling in love. Fire in the elevator.
So good.
So good.
Good. I love that song. Oh my god. I had it on a 45.
Yeah. All right. Should we rate it?
Yeah.
All right.
Say.
Two
Two thumbs up.
for that
Yeah.
one.
Okay, so we have a couple more to go
Okay.
through. What's the name of this next movie that we're going to talk about? I'm sorry, could you say that again?
Field of Bees.
Field of Bees. Yeah, and what's the genre of that movie? Horror. Horror.
Yeah.
I think this kind of scarred me. This movie.
Yeah, you were.
I was too young.
Yeah,
you were definitely too young.
Yeah, we were too young, and Mom and Dad should not have let us watch this movie.
No.
Yeah, because neither of us would go outside for 2.5 years after we saw this
Yeah.
movie. We would not step foot outside of the house.
We never went back to Grandma's house.
No, exactly.
No.
They got so mad, but it was their own fault.
Yeah. I did like, I really liked the performance of the beekeeper. This was Graham Jerome.
Yeah.
Who's, of course, done many, many amazing things
Yeah.
since then, but this was one of his first roles
Yeah.
as a beekeeper, and you hardly got to see him.
You didn't see
Yeah.
him, and he was a man of very few words,
Yeah.
in it, but that's what made him so scary.
Yeah.
Because you're like, what is it even a man behind there, or is it just 1,000 bees? What is
Yeah,
going on
exactly.
in that suit? Yeah.
Rebecca, come here.
Yes?
I want you to learn something today. I've been making great progress with making these bees work together better than ever. But what I want you to do, and please listen.
Okay.
This new bee, brand bee, kind of the best bee,
Yep.
never ever, no matter what, make them mix together, cause mayhem and murder would happen. So I know you're a young lady.
Yeah.
So just make sure this bee never gets into the cage with that bee.
Never, ever.
Never.
No.
And I trust you. I'm going to go do something off on the side that's not necessarily important, and I'm going to trust you with this very dangerous thing. Good day.
I don't know why I was surprised by anything in this movie now that I'm seeing it
Yeah,
as an
yeah,
adult,
yeah,
but
kinda,
no,
yeah,
I was,
yeah.
I didn't know what was gonna happen.
Oh, God, he's out of the... Okay, well, just let the other one out then at this point. He'll just have to... Oh.
Rebecca!
What's talking to me? The part of the bee? Oh, God, they merged. Oh, Lord, what did I do? Oh, okay, all right. Okay, we're responding to this. Okay.
If you build it, they will come.
Somewhere. Okay, all right. I'm gonna. Yeah. Do you want a home, nice little bee? Oh yeah. I use my hands to make the home for you. Okay, got some stuff down here. Yep. Gotta just. Oh, okay, we're coming. Okay, I have.
It was just amazing the way they trained those bees, you know? That was not special effects. Those were real trained bees. I understand that like 6 people actually did die in the making of this film.
Yeah, and they had to put warnings because that buzzing sound,
Yeah.
like it would give some people seizures.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like it's really like you can't stop staring at it.
Feed
Okay, yes.
Feed us, humans.
Meditation, honey, and
No humans.
Oh my God! Turn off the camera! I'm gonna die!
They just, you know, if you pay really close attention, they can actually see one of the creatures run through.
Hey babe, so what do you think of Lookout Point? Pretty nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to have premarital sex.
Yeah. Nothing bad's gonna happen to us.
No.
Because we're just, you know, some 2 teenagers who wanna. Hey, do you hear something?
What?
Ah!
Melting face. Oh.
It's crazy that people that let us watch that movie, but it was the word premarital sex that they were like,
I know, that's what they
don't
were so
listen.
excited about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
exactly.
And it means I can't hear buzzing.
I
Yeah,
know,
it was like,
I know. I'm a little, freaked out. Yeah.
I do like how Rebecca, you know, did find romance, even in a horror, right? You have to
Yeah,
have a little bit of
yeah.
romance, and how that ended up kind of helping the whole thing along.
Yeah. Well, it's also very cool the way in this next scene we cut back to that giant hive.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, all of you, join together. This is wonderful. Yes. I have somebody that's going to come to the door any minute now. I ordered a pizza.
Mushrooms.
Perfect. Stay there. Be cool.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Rebecca.
Oh.
Wait, what's up?
Oh, Charlie, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, hey, let's.
What's wrong?
Yeah, I didn't know you were working at DJ's Pizza.
Yeah.
Can you send another delivery person?
Oh, no, Rebecca.
Within 15 minutes, please.
Rebecca, what's wrong?
I can't tell you. You won't believe me.
Rebecca, I believe anything you say, and you seem really worried.
Me lovers.
Oh, okay. Hey. Listen. Okay, hi. All right, guys. Remember, guys. Okay. This is Charlie. Charlie's not food, but I'm gonna order another delivery person right away. Right away.
We're hungry.
Right now. Okay,
Rebecca.
Charlie, we'll talk. Yep.
You can only control us for so long.
Okay, it's gonna be here.
Rebecca, they seem to be forming into a human form.
Hey, babe. I don't care. I think you're a stupid girl, man. And I can do better than you anytime. I don't care about dating you. Hey, lady. Hey, I got a pizza for you. Let me hang up.
Bring it out.
Let me hang up with my stupid girlfriend. Cause I'm a
chicken.
Now let me explain. Obviously, he wasn't a good person.
The beach just ate that guy!
They did. But if you noticed, I have now managed, after the 11th time, that they actually dispose of most of the body on their own.
Rebecca! It's gonna eat you too!
No, they would never do that.
Are you kidding me? They literally were talking about blood. They were talking about how much they like specifically human blood.
But not mine.
The bees were talking, Rebecca.
You heard them?
Yes, I heard them. What are you? Okay.
I didn't know other people could hear them.
They were forming into a humanoid shape. They were forming into a single humanoid form.
That was part of the party trick because when I was going to have them answer the door for the pizza guy, and then he'd be like,
Rebecca, we need to get these exit gates open or something. I don't know how.
You can't let them out.
We need to leave.
Let's pause for a second. I think we didn't show the scene where Charlie is in the chem lab.
Oh,
Because like he's a pizza delivery guy, but he's also like such a nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that comes in handy here.
Yeah, let's go back and show that scene. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really just simple soldering. It's incredible you could do with just an Arduino. Yeah. No, but seriously, the electrical wiring is just like, you can do anything that you want with this stuff. I remember you saying like that your barn had like a similar sort of.
Oh, hey boss, I figured it out. I got it for you. Here it is, the last ingredient to get rid of the bee problem.
Get rid? What? Wait, what?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What?
All right. So good luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you get rid
There's
of?
some continuity errors, like with editing.
Yeah.
But it's
It
okay.
didn't bother me. It didn't bother me. And then the way that electric equipment starts making that buzzing, that humming, buzzing noise. Yep.
But I think you get the picture. Like he has these skills, right?
Yes, right.
Yeah. So then he's able to help us out later.
All right. We need to hide and wait for that thing to power.
You're making them angry. I don't want to
Okay.
make them angry.
We can't. If they find us, then they'll just eat us.
Open the door. This is Sheriff Taylor.
That's a sheriff.
Yeah, I don't know if it is the sheriff.
What are you kids doing over here? Listen, stand up on your feet. We've been having some trouble in this town. It all connects to you two, it seems. The Guthersons, they were eaten by bees. The Jacksons, they were eaten by bees. The Millers, the Tedlins. It seems to be a bee problem.
Bees.
You can't escape us.
Rebecca, run!
Stuffed crust.
You know what I love? Okay. This is a little bit of a spoiler, but remember how the tagline was like, if you can't beat them, join them.
Yep.
And everyone's dead but Rebecca,
Yep.
so
Yep.
she doesn't really have that much choice.
Nope.
Guys. 10 short minutes.
Do you want some honey?
10 short minutes.
Why don't you drink some honey?
Slowly, and it's as she furiously cooks pizza and Italian food, it slowly fades to black, and the titles come up. The end? Question mark.
Clearly setting up for a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I don't know if we have time for how we were talking about how people died.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was an interview that was done with the actress that played Rebecca.
Oh, yeah.
How affected she was by that.
Yeah.
Maybe we can take just
we can take a quick
minute, just like a little snippet of that.
Yeah.
This was on David Letterman.
Yeah.
All right. We're so glad to have you here. So you were the bee lady in a bee film. Lots of bees in your...
Yes, I've been getting all the unbelievable puns throughout this tour.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So tell me, how did you get into that film? Did you just walk in? Did they just give it to you, or what?
You know, it was interesting. I read something. It was about, I thought it was working with bees and training them, and I just thought that sounded like a lot of fun, and I showed up, and it turns out it was a movie.
Hey, Paul, did you see that movie?
Yes, I did, Dave.
He's seen them all. So tell me a little bit more about how you got into the whole bee movie business.
Well, it started when I was about 6 years old. My great-grandfather had a bee farm, and I wasn't supposed to go play with the bees back then, and it was something about, you couldn't put this bee with that bee, and, as a child, when someone says, don't do that, you just want to do it.
Hey, Paul, did you ever just want to do it?
All the time, Dave.
Yeah, so that's a good one. All right, that's really funny. Have you heard about my new cars?
I'm sorry?
Oh, it's a good one, right, Kevin?
Yeah, just get the whole.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back with the Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
It's not all the shows. Yeah. And it was so cool because every time she was on one of those shows, they got the B-52s as the musical guest, which was very, very good program. Yeah.
So great.
Yeah.
But my favorite was kind of the slow budget interview that happened. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Ellen DeGeneres Show.
Ellen, we just, don't yell at me, but they canceled the B-52s.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And of course, yeah.
This is your man, Steve Harvey. We got here, Rebecca. He gonna play the family too. Now, top answers on the board. What comes before Z? What letters?
Hold on, let me think about this for a minute.
Oh.
Is it why?
Let's see. Survey says, why? I want to ask why you ever did the movie.
I'm sorry, Rebecca, but the tribe has spoken.
She milked that role.
Yeah.
All
She's
right,
now
so-
hosting Deal or No Deal. Yeah.
Well, I guess the tribe has to give their verdict on the movie,
that's
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's too many weird errors and like the dead guy running by.
I totally was with you. I was going to give it 2 thumbs down, except then when I was in college, we played a drinking game, and every time they say B, you take a shot. 2 thumbs up on that movie. It is a great drinking game.
All right. I wish you hadn't told me that in my
Yes,
college
that's
years,
right.
but well, I think we have time for at least another one.
Yeah, one more.
Do you want to give the title?
Okay, let's see. What is the title of our next movie?
Assisted living.
Assisted
time as Cocoon. So it was a lot of the same actors.
Yeah.
But it was totally it was totally different.
Yes,
feel.
exactly. Yeah. And you know, and then it takes that weird twist, that weird genre twist that you're not expecting.
Yeah.
It starts off all light and frothy, and
Yeah, you're like, oh, this is a nice home for the elderly.
Yeah,
like, nothing
yeah.
could go wrong here.
Right.
Yeah. Jessica Tandy, of course.
Dylan?
Yeah?
Are you also pretending to be an old person?
Oh my God, Jack!
Dylan,
Well,
we could milk this thing. They have no idea that this look at it.
Jack, that's so crazy, man.
It's a great
That's
getup.
so crazy. Come, just come back to college, dude. Like, it's okay. Like, we'll get through it. Hey, I got you. Whatever crazy thing you want to do, I'll be right there with you.
I gotta get tapioca pudding first. I gotta get tapioca pudding. I got great pudding here.
All right, I'm gonna go put on. Give me your makeup.
Fellow seniors, I have horrible news. The ski company is going to turn this into a ski resort unless we can beat them in a breakdancing concert. So I think we're going to be sending you all back home to your families.
Jack, did you hear that? They're gonna close this place down, and then our free ride is just gone. But we've made so many great friends.
Okay, we can't breakdance because they'll figure out.
But none of these old people can breakdance.
We'll teach them. We'll teach them.
We'll teach them.
We'll teach
We're us. Yeah, the 20-year-olds.
Yes.
Pretending to be old people.
Yes.
We're not going to do the breakdancing. We're going to teach the old people to do the breakdancing.
Exactly.
So they can save themselves. You're a genius.
We're just gonna fast forward to the montage.
Yeah, the montage where they're teaching all the seniors how to break dance.
I love this montage.
Yeah.
So just one leg over. There you go. You got it, Thomas. You can do it.
I'm doing it. You're hogging the TV room. Oh, you're just grumpy because you don't
Hey,
want to.
Nathaniel, you want the TV?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my hip. Oh, my arm. My legs. Oh, you've broken me. Oh.
He'll be our main act. Dylan.
Yeah, Jack.
I'm not sure if the training's going very well.
I know what you mean. I mean, Nathaniel, his family was so sad. But look, we got at least 5 to 6 seniors who I think
solid.
I think so. I think if we just play the right music,
right?
You know, if everyone just believes in themselves, they'll be able to do it, and not us. Because that's the most important thing. We're not doing any dancing whatsoever.
Do you remember? I had such a crush on the guy who played like the head of the ski resort.
Oh,
when
yeah.
he first showed up, because he was like the only young guy, like
Yeah,
obviously young guy in the movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, I look at it now and he's a little over exaggerated, but oh, he was so cute.
Yeah, he was
so
cute. He's like big old meathead.
Yeah. So we're just gonna look at when he first comes to the home.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Oh, you're that ski resort guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Tad Mitchell. I hear you are going to lose this place because none of your people can break dance, and you're an older person, though you look curiously healthy and young. Oh, my pardon. I didn't realize you were coughing like an older person. Well, here's the thing. I can't wait to get rid of you old fogies, because when I get the insurance money, I did not realize you were overhearing my very devious plot.
I'm just another old person. I don't know why you care about me. But I'll tell you one thing, Sonny. Move back. Move back. You underestimate us. You think just because we're wizened and shriveled and arthritic and weak, we can't still explode with life. Well, you're wrong, and you're wrong too if you think you can't do it. You just wait and see. Don't count your insurance money before it's checked.
Well, listen here, Elizabeth. The only popping and locking I've ever seen you do is when you pop up your knee and lock up your back. No. So, you do your best to beat us, and I'm going to get that insurance money. Ta-ta! Henry, get my Mercedes!
And it just seems like totally hopeless, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're never gonna beat the ski instructors in breakdancing.
You know, I speak a good game, but he's right. I couldn't break dance even if I was willing to break every bone in my body.
It happens.
Things get so sneaky though when the staff get involved,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah.
there's another montage where like they build that dance floor, and then there's the maple syrup trick.
Yeah.
They pull on everybody.
All right, Jack, I got it. Yeah. Yep. I got the jugs of maple syrup.
Perfect.
Okay.
Get them right by the door. Right by the door. Right by the door.
Okay. I'm gonna just pour some here. Just like get it all over this dance floor. So when the ski instructors try to break dance, they're just stuck in place.
Yeah. Those assholes. They probably do drugs.
Yeah.
Hey, not like us.
No, we're good kids. Cheers.
Building the dance floor just so we can break dance. And everybody's montage, we can have a chance. Well, building the break dance floor so the seniors can win. A little maple syrup will not help them to spin.
Wow. That actually looks better than a piece of cardboard.
And so, you know how this contest is going to turn out, but it's so fun to watch it anyway.
Oh, it's amazing, yeah.
And some of the best breakdancing I've ever seen in my life.
I know.
First up, from Hathaway Assisted Living, it's Elizabeth!
And you know what was really cool about this scene is the way they filmed it in slow motion. Yes. Yeah.
Remember we tried these moves?
Yes.
Next up, from Snow Bunny Mountain, it's Frederick, ski instructor.
You want me to break dance with these old fogies? I'll show you breakdancing.
But he doesn't know about the syrup.
Oh, Jack, it's working! Yeah! It's working, they're getting stuck!
Hey, what's going on around here?
Nothing, I'm super old.
Oh, I've been Mrs. Butterworth. What's going on here? Oh, my natural ability to breakdance as a ski instructor has been foiled by some maple syrup on the floor, which for some reason my powerful legs can't pull them from the syrup.
Cutaway shot to the scoreboard, and it says old people 5, ski instructors 5. Jack, it's all tied up. It's all tied up. And Nathaniel's still in the hospital, or dead. Oh shit,
You've been standing off to the side. We need you to join us. We need you to join us.
I got it.
You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. All right. I can't believe we're the ones who have to dance ourselves. Well, but still, us.
You two old people will never win. I'm already winning just because I'm so handsome.
Oh yeah? You got this, buddy.
He's good. Real good. Brain
The scoreboard changes dramatically to 6 to 5.
My mask!
Oh no! Your mask! Everyone can.
You're young!
How dare you, young man, infiltrate this?
You asshole!
Oh,
Both of you won! I don't get my insurance money and you've been young and youthful all along! I hate the both of you! Now I got to give all my monies to these oldies! Oh! Poopy! Here's the money!
And then this stirring monologue by Elizabeth at the end. It makes me cry every single time.
They say life is short, but it's also long. All my life, there were only 3 things I wanted. Money, friends, and flexibility. I thought I was long past my prime and all of my dreams had withered with my youth. But today, at 87.5 years old, I have finally achieved everything I ever wanted. Thanks to a couple of young charlatans. And some newfangled hips.
I just wish Nathaniel was here to see this.
Yeah.
Yes, me too.
But he's dead.
Well, that is just an incredible. It's such a beautiful movie.
So
it's
beautiful.
Such a beautiful. It's funny, but it's, yeah. I'm crying. I'm crying. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. I think that's all we have time for. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize we left it on pause.
Okay, yeah.
Credits.
What do you think?
Oh, I have to do that one. 3 thumbs
Three
up.
thumbs
Oh,
up. Yeah. Well, 2, 3, however many. However many.
So good.
Yeah. That is our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being here.
Mopco and Chill every
Month?
last Friday of the month, 4th Friday of the month. We do other things on all the other Fridays, and starting, we were doing our last Real Life, the Improv, tomorrow night on Saturday, and then Saturdays after that, we're doing Chortle Combat. Improv is a competition. So tell all your friends, spread the word, and come back and see us. Thank you for being here. Good night.